Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to This is the Police. Last time, well, I think we got to grips with everything, to be honest. We've started solving our first crimes. I'm trying to figure out the investigation to take down my first gang. I'd like to kind of do that today, take down my first gang here. And to try and make sure I've done that, I've brought in literally all of my detectives today. They're all going to be working today. We're going to take down that damn gang. You just watch us. And we've also got a mysteriously large number of police officers in today. I'm a bit worried by tomorrow. I've accidentally kind of got everyone working today, but never mind, I'm sure it'll be 100% fine. Start the day! New records can be obtained as gifts or thank yous for your service, but why wait when you can refill your collection? Ooh! I can actually just buy records! Oh, this is lovely! I actually have to spend my money if I want to have more songs in the soundtrack. That's really cool. But you know what? I think I am happy with the classical music. Yes, let's get the classical music on. Now, Mafia services. The Mafia can offer you some very interesting services. You're practically a member of the family now, so it will hardly cost you. I don't think I believe that. So, affairs over at the Sands. Lovely. So, the Sands, we could pay $1,000 for a crime trap. The Mafia will falsify a special crime in progress report, and all the officers who arrive at the scene will be killed. Up to 3 cops. Ooh. So, if I need to get rid of some cops, then I can have up to 3 cops killed for $1,000. Investigation trap. The Mafia will falsify a special investigation. Detective who arrives at the scene will be killed. Only one detective, $1,000. That actually is very, very cheap. $1,500 to kill an investigator, or $1,000 to kill 3 officers, blimey. Or $35,000 for what? I don't know what that means exactly, but I'm sure we'll figure it out in time. Yeah, we don't need to do any of that right now. It's 100% fine. Now, a deputy. Your new assistant is now Kendrick. He's not as useless as he might seem. He can handle some of your duties when you're pressed for time, but lunch is on you along with any other expenses. Fine. Now, let's look at the deputy tab as well. What can I do here? So, send employees to an informal outdoor party. $3,500. Oh, I'm sorry. Are the hamburgers made out of diamonds? For $2,500, I can figure out which of my employees are planning to testify against me. Okay, so if it gets really, really bad and people start testifying against me, I can spend $35,000 to make sure I get found innocent, or $2,500 to figure out who's testifying against me, and then I could have those people, well, I could fire them if there's a legitimate excuse, or I could have them killed. I could send my staff for training as well, make them better intriguing, pay an employee for important information, or convince your employees not to testify. Okay. So actually, yeah, if I could just buy the silence for $12,000, or I could figure out who it is for $2,500 and then have them murdered for $1,000. So the murder option is cheaper, and there's also statistics. That seems to be kind of for me as much. Yeah, that's my salary, not his. All right, fine. That all seems reasonable. Now, back to the investigations. Let's sort out the investigations here. Receiving the stolen property. I would like to assign extra detectives to this, please. In fact, get flipping everyone in on this. Beasley, you're in today, aren't you? And Moser, just get everyone in on this. And Brito, you can all help, all right? Get on it. Right, they get on that. That's the only investigation we've got going on at the moment. Though we could theoretically actually reopen a case. And then actually, let's reopen this case and then just put... Oh, no, it needs a new lead. Fine. You know what? Don't bother with that because we've actually got no one in at the moment. All right, let's actually start on the police business for the day. So in a shoe store, we've got a report that 2 teenagers have found the most expensive sneakers on display, tried them on, and then without paying ran out of the shop wearing the new shoes. Well, we'll never catch them now. They're wearing the best sneakers in the world. They'll be able to outrun any of our police. You know what? We should probably send a car. Make sure we do send a car with these guys. That's 2 teenagers. This is not a big deal in the slightest. Send you... And send over, yeah, send Grant with you to get Grant up a little bit. So you 2 head over that way. That's nice and close by. Time ticks by, and we've still got all our best officers present. Lovely. Oh, a formal complaint from the Labour Union. Really? Why? Please be informed that your employees have filed a formal complaint against you. We're gathering information, familiarising ourselves with the circumstances of the case. Oh, really? Really? Someone decided to do that, did they? Someone raised a formal complaint. Screw them. Oh, I'm sorry if I didn't give you a day off for a ridiculously flimsy excuse. Screw the lot of you. Alright, except for you all murdered by the Mafia. Okay, so here we go with the theft. The teens are standing around smoking not far from the store, admiring their new shoes. Time to return the shoes. Hey, mind if I have a cigarette? Try to... You know what? Just tell them to return the shoes. Alright, maybe they'll give themselves up. The offender's been caught. The officers were unharmed. Yep, we just de-escalated that very nicely. And we've got ourselves... Ooh, an attempted murder? Blimey, that's a bit of a big deal. So a man returned from work earlier than usual and found his young wife in bed with her lover. The maid called the police when she saw the husband taking a hunting rifle from the wall cabinet. Okay? Let's send the... Well, I feel like this is something a SWAT team might want to get involved with, but fine. I'm going to send 2 of our best officers here, and then I'm going to send also Robbins and also Birch Jr., okay? But we've still got 3 really good officers here, and we've got more officers on the way back to the station right now, but I'm sending a full team out there, including our best guy, because that's a pretty damn serious thing, actually. So those are coming back, more guys going out, we've still got plenty of officers over here. Municipal assignment. Today in Freiburg, we're hosting the premiere of Back to the Future. It'll never catch on. The film's distributors have asked the city for an officer to stand at the door, ensure that visitors don't bring their handheld cameras into the theatre. Yes, that seems reasonable. I'm going to send... Gay! We're going to send Gay to do that. Gay, that's your job. Off you go. Lovely. And he's going with the sirens on as well. That might be a little bit overkill, to be honest. Now, I'm imagining we're going to have to manually direct the... Oh no, the attempted murder has been... Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Alright, good, you did the job very nicely. Well done, lads. I'm guessing maybe if I'd sent, like, crappier people or less people, maybe I would have had to have, like, dealt with that myself. We shall see. And Gay's come back, too. Also, hang on a minute, let's just go to investigation. There's still no more frames. Like, I feel we need frames. Like, I know that's not the solution. Like, I just need a new frame to show me the key. Look at the key. I must be missing a trick with investigations. I've assigned all my investigators to this one case. I'm really hoping you come up with some new frames soon. Because, like, this is literally all I'm asking you to do. Just find more frames. Now, what have we got over here? An assault at an elementary school. A young father deprived of parental rights tried to pick up his daughter from the school. When he wasn't allowed access, he attacked a teacher, knocked her to the ground and started kicking her. That's pretty serious. Yep, that is pretty serious. Let's send Birch in together with a couple of really good officers. You lot can go in because my other officers are almost back home, so we're going to have plenty of officers present. And we've got ourselves a green thing. Mr. Boyd, I have a very sensitive issue which our mutual friend Charles Dill said she could help me with. As you may already know, I own the largest music store in Freiburg. Recently, my ex-wife got half my record collection in a lawsuit. There's a lot of rare records. My ex is very afraid of the police and always tries to act like a law-abiding citizen. If some of your guys went over there in uniform and told her those records were evidence in an important investigation, she'd just smile and give them whatever they asked for and not even check the warrants. Okay, this is a little bit on the dodgy side, but I'm going to send 1 good cop and then a bunch of crappy cops. Alright? We're going to get this done because it's so close by. You guys will be able to go and take care of that and get back with no trouble whatsoever, though I'm a little short-handed right now. And then we've got a Mafia assignment. Jack, we've got something going down today at the engineering plant at 22:09. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think $4,000 should do well enough such a quest. You know what? 8 out of 10. I'm going to deal with every other crime today, and then we're just going to leave whatever call comes in at 22:09 alone. Alright? It's going to be 100% fine, so don't worry about that just yet. We've got more crime coming in here. No need to worry about that. How did the assault go, by the way? Offender caught. Everyone unharmed. Lovely. Everyone levels up. Just get back here. In fact, I might just let them get back home, really. Ooh. Did that just get more serious? Could have done. A guard says someone got into the exhibition hall and scrawled pictures of penises on the artwork and then hid in the closet. You know what, Robbins? I think you can handle this on your own. Off you pop. Several of my officers get back. In fact, we're going to have all of my officers back momentarily. Just remember, there's going to be a crime at 22:09. We're not responding to it. 1 report. Hello. Chief, we helped Ulrich Bieber, and to thank us, he gave us a Gennaro Crespo album, The Master. True, Birch Jr. prefers glam, so he was really sad at the bar by the time the shift ended. Okay. So I've actually just got an extra record for the player and Birch Jr.'s not coming back in. So he decided not to return to work because he was sad because the record we got given wasn't one he liked. You should be so fired. And I get $3,000. Nice. Lovely. So Robbins can hopefully go and deal with the guy in the... It's a guy in a cupboard. All the lights are on when the police arrive. The museum caretaker explains that he's only had this job for a couple of weeks. He's worried he's going to be fired over this foolishness. The police calm him down. He points out the bathroom stall that the artist has locked himself inside. Look. Enter the adjoining stall. No, just wait until you're back at the station, for goodness sake. Come out with your hands up. Alright? A terrified and tearful young man holding a knife insists that he's engaged in some kind of performance art and that no one understands him. He refuses to surrender and is threatening to stab himself. Okay, you're not in trouble. We just want to talk, alright? Just want to talk. And we've caught him. The officer's unharmed. Beautiful. Slightly worried we might actually have got Robbins a bit stabbed there, but turns out that was a bit more serious than I was expecting. How's the investigation looking, by the way? I don't understand how investigations work. I'm seriously missing something here. Because I just don't know why more frames aren't coming up, and I've literally tried the frames in all the orders, and none of them are solving anything. And as the officers return here, nothing to do now but wait for 2209, when of course something very serious is going to go down, and we are not going to respond. There we go. A theft at the engineering plant, and we're just going to let that one go. Lads, it's fine. It's 100% fine. We're just going to completely 100% ignore this. Theft at the engineering plant. No, it's fine. It's a wrong number. No, you want 912. There we go. Now, Sand says thank you. Gives me $4,000. There's a report of a theft, and the offender escaped. Well, that's a terrible shame. And receiving stolen property. Oh, thank flipping goodness. You actually figured it out. Well done. Okay, so now we should be able to do this. We know he had the thing. Good. There we go. Bloody finally. So Ning He, Chinese immigrant, hasn't worked anywhere for the past 10 years. And we have solved the case. Huzzah. So now we can... Oh, let's quickly go and arrest him at flipping 10 to 1 in the morning. Sure, why the bloody hell not? Send all our best guys, because there's going to be no more crime. So why not, eh? And also Vandal. And also send a SWAT team in. Send literally everyone. And a psychological test at City Hall. Hello. Jack, you must have seen the newspaper stories about Thomas Blaine, the retired cop who went schizophrenic and shot a pregnant woman. To ensure this tragedy doesn't repeat itself, we've decided to conduct psychological testing on all the cops over 50 years of age. That includes you, Jack. Tomorrow morning, Dr. Waterbury is waiting for you in her office. Don't be late. Blimey, apparently I have to go and see a psychologist. Oh well, never mind. And off we go to arrest this guy. There's no way he's going to get away. I've sent all my best officers to take care of this. This is going to be nice and easy. There we are, receiving stolen property. And the offender has been caught. Nice. Now, close up. We've got him now. So we were able to arrest all the suspects. Even more experience for everyone. And now, of course, we go straight after... Yep, what? Oh, apparently we can't. So we could arrest him for 5,000. No, I want to break up the gang. Start to investigate the gang. But apparently I can't right now. Is it because I've got no detectives? Hang on. Oh, it's probably because it's the end of the day. You know what? We'll start working on that tomorrow. And right now, tomorrow, there would only be one detective in. So you have to work tomorrow. And you have to work tomorrow. And the rest of you can... Oh... I think actually all of them have to come in tomorrow because there's no flipping choice. So actually I think I'm going to have like 6 detectives tomorrow. Oh well, never mind. We're going to have all the detectives to help out. That's probably bad because that means there's going to be no detectives the following day when I could really do with more detectives. But that's fine. How's tomorrow looking, by the way? Tomorrow's looking fine. That's a good selection of cops. I'm happy with that. Alright, what's made the paper today? And the mysterious Robespierre announces political ambitions. The city treasury doles out $90,000 for the mayor's birthday, blimey, and 6 new restaurants to appear in the city by the year's end. That is not a headline, the fact, but never mind. Mr. Boyd, this is a very simple test. I'll show you a card with an abstract image. You just look at them and tell me what you see. Don't see mad things. Don't see mad things. Don't see mad things. It kind of looks like the gingerbread man eating, like, some berries. 2 natives beating a drum. Flying severed heads. A man... No, don't tell him it's a man taking a handful of tablets in a barn. Do not say that. It is... Wait, how is it 2 natives beating a drum? I'm literally trying to see 2 natives beating the drums, and I cannot see it for the life of me. Okay, I'm just going to say it's the tablets, which I did in all fairness think it was. Now that's a man jauntily stepping out onto the pavement. A man going back to his house, a butterfly. Yeah, a man jauntily stepping out back to his house. Yep, fine. That is a hand touching a fire. Dancing girl. A blue alien raping a pig. Okay, that would be me officially going mad. It's blatantly... Yeah, actually, it could be a Christmas tree. Yeah, woman's hand decorating Christmas tree. That seems the most likely. That is a woman, like, holding something. A man giving a woman a Christmas ornament. A tower on a hill. Yeah, the Christmas ornament thing. That seems most likely to me. And that is, again, it's a person holding like a bell or something. Automobile accident. A tree that's growing human legs. No, it's the Christmas ornament thing. I'm obsessed with Christmas, apparently. Okay. And that is, I've no bloody clue what that is. A nice ice cream cone, marching hammers, pieces of Christmas ornament. Yeah, it's probably the shattered Christmas ornament. Why am I obsessed with Christmas? I'm a mad, obsessed Christmas person. That is a giant monster stabbing a bloke with his lightning tongue. A man yelling at a woman. A chest rook. A man with the head of a rhinoceros. I'm just going to go for a chest rook because I don't think any of those things. And that seems like the least mad to me. And, oh, that's an axe murder. That's totally an axe murder. A woman slapping a man. No, I thought it was... Well, apparently I'm more psychotic than anyone in this game because I thought that was an axe murder. But indeed it does look most like a woman slapping a man, which is probably what's supposed to be remote. Oh dear. At some point did I do something bad to my wife? Is that what I'm supposed to be getting out of this? It's an octopus playing the piano. That's what it is. It's definitely not me abusing my wife. And it's a pile of autumn leaves. It's lovely things that definitely is... This is a really nice way of doing a flashback, by the way. Thanks for your time, Mr. Boyd. Oh, is that my day off? Oh, I really hope that wasn't my day off, because I flipping needed to solve the investigation. It was really important that the mayor told me to solve that investigation in 4 days and get that woman down. Right, okay. So, Belcher is saying, the last few months I've been taking antidepressants 3 times a day. I ran out of my prescription. Pharmacy says they're getting more in tomorrow. Without my pills, I'm not going to be much good. You know what? You can actually go home but come in tomorrow because I'm going to need more detectives tomorrow. So, yes, but come in tomorrow. Fine. And my son was in a car accident. The doctors are fighting for his life right now. I just can't manage work to take enough the day off. Yes, you can have the day off. That's 100% fine. That is reasonable. And Azaki, today some of my relatives have come to visit. They're from another country. Yeah, it seems like we've got plenty of guys, but you have to come in tomorrow because that's not that good an excuse. And I've got a stripe to hand out. I am going to give it to... Forbes. You get a stripe. Congratulations, I've just ranked you up or something. Let's... Wait, where do the people... Oh, bloody hell. Everyone came in yesterday that I said, but nothing actually happened. So, alright, fine. Put on the classical music then. Feminist Protest, City Hall. A few months ago, an unregistered feminist organisation appeared in Freiburg. Today they're holding their first protest. As far as we know, the organisation is backed by foreign sponsors. Their goal is to get their people into important positions in City Hall. The protest may escalate into something more serious, and we need to show them who's in charge. Use batons and tear gas, even firearms? This seems a bit harsh. Let's show them what intimidation looks like up close and personal. No. I refuse. If you tell me to go there, I'm only going to send some crappy people. I'm not doing this, alright? It's fine. So, psychological test. How did I do? Mr. Boyd, your psyche is in good shape. My only concern is your stress level. Alright, fine. Well, I'm okay. Good. A formal complaint. Please be informed that we are calling in 2 of the employees who initiated the complaint against you for official interviews. That will happen on July the 25th. Will they now? Or not if they're dead by Mafia Sniper? They won't. Dear oh, flipping dear. And then, oh, hello. So, the feminist protest, here we are. Desire Park. About 50 women are gathered in the park chanting, "Let us be successful." I've not actually got a problem. And I don't want to waste the No, I'm not wasting the officers. I'm going to send, like, 1 officer, and I'm not sending the SWAT team over there. You have to... What, you have to send 4 officers and SWAT? What? Do I? Are you sure you don't want to send the officers? So I basically have to send 4 officers, or I send no one at all. Okay, fine. I'll send the officers. I'm not going to annoy City Hall, but I'm only sending the worst officers I've got, alright? I'm sending literally only the worst officers. Meanwhile, the deputy is saying, "Jack, we have a problem. The chief prosecutor of Freiburg is a woman. It seems she's on the side of the feminist. You might be walking into some serious legal problems. We'd better play it safe and fake some evidence to shield you from any possible prosecution." Prosecution for what? Oh, well, I guess I'm actually not following the law. I'm just doing what the mayor says, which isn't actually necessarily what the law is. Could I not just call back the officers and not go to Desire Park? Evidence against Martin Robbins will forge a recording of a telephone conversation in which one of your officers says he hates women and he couldn't wait to turn their faces into bloody messes. 15,000? Evidence against Christopher G. Sand will forge a letter in which the Mafia says the feminist organisation is getting in the way of business and demands you suppress the protest by force with a threat they'll go after your family. Why? Why would I do that? That would just get the Mafia upset at me too. No, I refuse. I'm not paying 15,000 for any of this. Like, if it goes wrong, I'll sort it out myself later. Now, investigations. No open investigation. Yes. Go after you. Start to investigate. Alright, now we've got an investigation. You are my lead. You're going into proceed. Start work on that, alright? There we are. We've got an investigation going on here. A hostage situation, and apparently we've got almost no bloody cops here. So a dissatisfied client entered some law officers with a pistol, took several employees hostage. See this? This is why we should have not sent the SWAT to the feminists, because there are actual armed hostage situations coming up. These shyster Jews took me for... Oh dear. Alright, let's just send my best guys over there. Send them over. I'm literally out of officers right now. I need somebody to get back here. Suppress the protest by force. No, do not do so. Refuse. There we are. So, formal complaint, and then tomorrow is the deadline. I'm working on it, alright? I'm working on it as fast as I can. I'm hoping I can do it by tomorrow. Formal complaint by the Labour Union. Please be informed that the employee complaint against you has been passed along to the prosecutor for further investigation. What complaint? What did I do wrong? How have I broken the law? Well, possibly I have. I'm not 100% sure here. The investigation has started. Alright. They're working on that. What have we got here? So this woman we're after, she handles big deals personally. Fine. So, a Chinese businessman arrived in Freiburg last week. He's convinced that the necklace was stolen from his family in the 17th century. Okay. Pretends to be a regular at a restaurant, tells the buyer which table to find him at. Prefers to travel without a bodyguard or a driver so as not to attract attention. And always insists on full payment up front, never deals in cash. Okay, well, not much we can do there until the frames show up, really, to be honest. Okay, so those guys are now back, which is good. My 3 best officers are now heading over to that office. Let's just check on the Mafia assignment here. So we've got something going down at the casino at 12:40. Okay, 12:40, don't get involved. Lovely, that's 100% fine. What's going on over here? Then we've got, ooh, a young woman set fire to the movie theatre during a show and fled. Can't deal with that just yet, I'm afraid. My detectives are busy doing something way more important. We're bringing down the actual head of a gang right now, so ignore that for now. Don't worry about it. Those lads are heading there. I think this must have been taken care of. Offender court, officers unharmed. Yep, lovely. Everyone does nicely and they head back. Good. The bit of a crisis with the number of cops we had available has now been solved. I think it's time to pay a little bit of money to figure out who exactly is actually testifying against me. Get on with that. Yeah, get it done. Lovely. Thank you, Mr. Deputy. You just get on with that. I want to know who exactly is causing these problems for me. There's the casino. Don't get involved with that whatsoever. Yep, just leave it be. Leave it be, lads. 100% fine. Traitors. The deputy is telling me who the traitors are. So, Stovall. I should have fired you when I didn't really have the opportunity to. I should... could get rid of him. And what's De Brito? I've never done anything against him whatsoever. Right. I could fire Stovall right now for being too old. And maybe I'll do that at the end of this day, because apparently he's getting a little bit too big for his flipping boots. De Brito, however, I think we need to wait for, because he's not actually working today. Let the casino get robbed. And off it goes. Dear oh dear, shame we couldn't do anything about that. Thank you, says Sand. $8,000. There was a robbery. Dear oh dear, the offender happened to escape. Oh, a civilian was killed. That's less good. Alright, Sand. No killing people, alright? No need for it. So, the Coinstitution 2000 arcade. Mr. Boyd, today we're installing a new slot machine called the Super Magdalene 3. Last time we put in a new one of the big kids almost broke it on the first day. It would be great if you could send us a couple of your men to keep the kids under control. Alright, fine, I'll send you my 2 crappiest officers. But to be honest, I am a little bit, you know, under capacity for this sort of thing. Suspicious individual at the hospital. A pregnant girl called in a report on a suspicious gynecologist who she met in reception. The doctor was behaving very strangely and attempted to persuade the girl to have an abortion, even though she was already 5 months pregnant. Through streaming tears, she explained the doctor said that for only $10,000, he would save me from the parasites inside my body. Right. He sounds like an utter lunatic. I'd say we're going to send in some of our better officers to deal with this. We're going to send in Forbes and Gay. Right, in you go, lads. Go and take care of that. Thank you. And we've got ourselves... Everything went great, boss. In fact, it's been a while since we had so much fun. We beat the hell out of them playing Hellfighter. And do you actually get anything for that? Okay, good. I get $2,000. You just gave me $2,000 for sending along some cops. That strikes me as more than you probably made in the arcade that day, but never mind. Disorderly conduct in the ghetto. A housewife often complains to the police about her neighbours. She's called the police again today after hearing loud bangs in the apartment and loud screams. Right. This strikes me as a concern. And probably what we ought to do therefore is send in... Let's send in our very best officer. Let's send in 2 good officers. This strikes me as dangerous. I'm sending in my best guy to take care of this, because this all strikes me as very, very worrying indeed. So the doctor spots the police, grabs a scalpel and boldly shouts, "Come on, I'll release your souls from this filthy world." Pepper spray. Yeah, tase him. Tase the mad guy. And the offender has been caught. Officer's been unharmed. Lovely. So that's that taken care of. Stovall's almost there. Feminist Protest. The mayor himself. Jack, you swore an oath to serve the city. If you can't keep your promises, we won't keep ours. So basically, the next time I ask the mayor for a favour, it's not going to go very well because I refuse to smash some feminists in the face with batons. I think I did the right thing. And the Sand needs help. Jack, we're about to bring in a large shipment of alcohol. We've heard that our new partners like to play tough. We need a couple of your guys for insurance. Yes, take the crappy guys. There you are. I mean, if they end up quitting, it's not really the worst thing in the world. And then my main guy's out there at the moment. Disorderly conduct. Alright. The situation is more serious than we thought. Requesting reinforcements. Ooh. I can send you one person, alright? I can send you Robbins, but everyone else is actually kind of already out. I'm sending you one more. Apparently the SWAT's not available for whatever reason. Hope this goes fine. Yeah, actually that disorderly conduct turns out to be, oh dear. Oh, a rape! Oh, this isn't good. Can someone get back to the... Wait, hang on. Are you back now? Oh, I think you're back. Lovely. Yes, good. So we've got Forbes and Gay. So a call came in from a hotel occupant who was concerned about the cries of a woman in an adjoining room. Sounds to me like someone is being raped. That doesn't necessarily mean it's true. That could just be someone engaging in rough sex and an elderly woman being a bit prudish. Send in Forbes and Gay again. But they're in good condition. All right, off you guys go. And then, what's going on over here at the... Okay, good. Open the investigation. See if we can solve this right now. So, what do we know here? Well, broadly, this looks about right. Yes. Okay, good. We got it on the first 3 frames. Excellent. So, Jin Yang, owner of the Wise Dragon restaurant. Close that. Now, we could go and take that out in a moment, but I kind of need my best guys back first, okay? So that is... Oh, we can start the investigation here as well. Oh, no. Sorry. We're busy. We're busy for a second, all right? Just get back here. How did the disorderly conduct go? Did it go okay? Yep. The officers were unharmed. Beautiful. All right. I'm glad I sent the reinforcements down that way. You're getting over there. You're heading over here. The rape... Oh, dear. The rape is possibly more serious than I was anticipating. A large man holding a crying girl by the neck. He's striking her in the face and shouting, "Shut up, you whore. I paid you, now keep quiet." Oh. So she's a prostitute, but he's being way rougher than expected. Point a gun at the man, let the woman go or you're dead, strike him in the knees. Alright, he's clearly already violent, draw your weapons. The girl manages to escape, but her pimp leaps for the man and another fight breaks out. So use the pepper spray, try to separate them, let them fight. Pepper spray everyone, and the man shoves the pimp away and suddenly jumps out of the window. I really hope he's on the ground floor, otherwise that could be a bit of an embarrassing death for him. Jump out in pursuit. No, don't jump out in pursuit. Shoot the fleeing man in the back. Run down the stairs. And what happened? We caught the offender. We were unharmed. Alright, good. That's a pretty good solution, actually. Oh, wait, hang on. What happened to the... Oh, darn, I've missed my opportunity to do the last one here. So no detectives were sent to the crime scene. I know they weren't. We were a bit busy. So, boss, I quit. I just want to spend more time with my family. Well, good. You were flipping about to rat me out to a flipping tribunal. Screw you. So, Mayor Rogers displeased with police department. I'm sure they are. Rogers is responsible for Freeburg PD breakdown and city unemployment rates below 1%. That's insanely low. This is a magnificent utopia we live in. Alright, this is good stuff here. We've got... Oh, no, wait. Oh, I should have told them to come in. Because now I can't go and arrest her because the lead investigator isn't present. Oh, I think I just screwed up my chance to actually deal with the gang in the time limit that the mayor told me to do, which is really annoying. All right, well, I've got all these guys here. We've got all the police we could need at least. Yeah, I should have told the lead investigator to come in today, but I didn't. Darn it, that's my mistake. That's fine, we'll still get her, it's just going to take a longer day than we expected. Please be advised that we're unhappy with the efficiency, we're cutting the department's budget. What does that actually mean? You lose 1 job slot. Oh dear. Ooh, would you believe? De Brito, the guy who I know is the traitor. Bye, De Brito. So long, you bloody loser. All I need to do is send over my best officers. Yep, send over Purdy. And send over... We don't need to send Cocky. We'll keep Cocky just in case. Send over Foxman as well. He's also very good. And send the SWAT in. Alright, proceed. This is an important takedown. We want to get it right. Alright? Now, in fact, actually, cancel Foxman. Send in Yancey. This one, we don't mess up. Without the lead detective, there's a lower chance of success. Okay, get rid of Yancey, bring in Cocky. Alright, I want the SWAT. I want the officers. Get on it. I want this done today. This will get the mayor back on side. Alright, get over there. It's very close by. We've still got good officers present and correct. It's all going to be fine. Taking care of a hero. Jackie swore an oath. You can't keep promises. We won't keep ours. Yeah, whatever. And then eliminate the gang. And, oh, I failed. I think I was one day too late. I'm literally about to do it today. Screw you. And take care of a hero. And, oh, I think I accidentally fired the guy who was about to be honoured as a hero. Oops, never mind. I didn't even realise that was there, so I fired him because of one event without even realising that the game had already generated an event for him saying he ought to be a hero. So make sure nothing unusual happens to this officer. Unfortunately, I can't, because you, well, actually, you know what? This is your fault, Mr. Mayor. You told me to clear out a job, and I just happened to clear out the job of the person that you wanted to honour as a hero, so screw you. Screw you, screw you, screw you, and off we go. There's an attempted murder. That's quite a bad thing, actually. Now, paddy wagon. Oh, hello, we've got a new thing. Sometimes your officers will arrest only 1 or 2 criminals. When you're taking down a whole group, it's better to bring a paddy wagon. A truly professional staff can cope without the need for special transport, but most officers prefer a paddy wagon when a situation calls for it. Too bad the department doesn't have the money for one. So I literally don't have one. No, I don't. Never mind. So potentially I need to buy one of those at some point. Fine. So an ice cream van struck a schoolboy. The ambulance arrived quickly. The boy was declared dead on the scene. Nearby residents are enraged and demand justice from the driver of the van. He's currently holed up inside the ambulance while the paramedics try to reason with the crowd. The situation is quickly spiraling out of control. Send Yancey. He's the best officer I've got present. He's a pretty damn good officer as well. Now, please tell me the arrest is going to work well. Sale of stolen goods. And no! Oh dear. I should have waited for the lead investigator. Damn it, you guys are supposed to be good! No! We completely screwed it up. We should have waited. We should have waited. Damn it all. And that means I've lost the 20,000. I feel like that must... Okay, so I've learned a valuable lesson there, which is not having the investigator seriously makes a bad impact. Now, the Sand needs help. Some black gangs to hit one of our shops. It's too much for us to deal with right now. Can you help? Yes, I can send you all of the crappy cops in the world. Off you go, lads. Situation more serious than he originally thought. He'd like to send reinforcements. Okay, I'm sending you... Probably... I will send you... how bad is the situation? Attempted murder. Okay, fine. I'll send you 3 more guys. Alright, 3 more guys because we've got several people on the way back already. And we've actually got quite a lot of police here today. So you can actually have a pretty good contingent of officers with you. There you go. Mafia assignment. You know what? Screw the courthouse. They're apparently trying to bloody take me down at some point. $6,000 to ignore a crime at 1830. That's fine. That's nice, easy money right there. And a noise complaint at the Sawmill. Oh, that's a very long way away, lads. Elderly man called the police station reporting terrible screams from the Sawmill for over an hour. What's a guy got to do to get a little sleep around here? You better go check it out. Well, if the Sawmill themselves haven't called it in, then that suggests that it's not actually a big deal at all. Right, attempted murder, what happened there? And offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Good. That all worked. Oh, that's interesting. That was only +5. Maybe if you send more people, you only get +5. If you send fewer people, they get +10 because they each did more individually. Now, you over there, we can now send our crappiest people to investigate, alright? Send our 3 crappy ones over that way because it's a long way to go. By the next time a big crime shows up, these guys will be back. What's that, by the way? Henry, oh dear, it's one of the Sands. Mr. Boyd, I manage a large fleet of vehicles and wanted to organise a workshop for my new drivers. They have to learn how to behave on the road, so your patrolmen will never even need to look twice at our cars. Please send 3 of your best officers. They'll ride all day with my people and explain the intricacies of traffic flow and police monitoring. I've heard about problems your department faces, particularly your obsolete fleet of police vehicles. In return, I will happily donate a paddy... Why have you even got a paddy wagon? Alright, fine. That I can work with. I just need to let these guys get back, and then I will gladly send you 3 officers in return for a paddy wagon. That actually seems like a pretty fair trade. So they're all going to get home, and they're back, and oh dear. Right, things are going to get out of control here very quickly. Send 3, send them over. Wait, hang on, wait. What was the thing I was supposed to be ignoring? Okay, wait, first we've got ourselves a sawmill here, surrounded by a 9-foot fence. The gates are locked from the inside. Shouts can be heard within. No, just knock on the gate. Find out what's flipping happening. A man is threatening a young boy with a circular saw. Oh, Apparently it is indeed quite bad. Take aim at the criminal, shoot to kill, and okay, just raise a gun, order him to release, and the offender escaped, but the officers were unharmed and the civilian got away. That strikes me as a pretty good result, to be honest. Oh no, it was the courthouse at 6:30. Right, that over there is not something I'm supposed to be ignoring. Alright, go, guys. Get over there. Get over to the drugstore. It's the courthouse at 6:30 we're ignoring. Send all the best officers. Alright, that strikes me as a serious problem. So you guys get over there. You guys get back to the station soon, because we've got literally no officers available right now. So actually, you know, the next crime's going to be the courthouse. So, oh, what a shame I have no officers here to take care of that. We went over the basics with empty-headed drivers. We're done for the day. Meanwhile, Mr. Sand dropped off a brand new paddy wagon. It's a nice piece of equipment. Too good for the idiots we'll be packing inside. Lovely. So they're not coming back. Right, lovely. They're not coming back. Meanwhile, there is, oh dear, during sentencing, a serial killer. So we've actually got a serial killer and hostages. No. Just walk away from it. Walk away from it. It's 100% fine. We're not supposed to be getting involved in this. Robbery, report, and we caught the offender. The officers were unharmed. Civilians were unharmed. Okay, get back. The question is, do we want to get involved in this or not? This is quite a serious thing to not get involved in. There is an innocent person here, $6,000 to not get involved. No, I'm sorry, you've gone too far. You've gone too far. We can't... Oh, bloody hell. Now what's that over there? Emergency medical services dealt with a man complaining of chest pains. While they were treating him, the man suddenly attacked one of them, shouting wildly about the global pharmaceutical conspiracy. The other personnel managed to escape and call the police. Not the worst thing in the world, really. I would say 3 kind of crappy officers should be able to handle that. Get them going. However, no. It's too much to ignore. But where's the SWAT? I'm supposed to have a SWAT team. Right, send all of the best officers. Alright, we're going. I'm really sorry, Mr. Sand. I will apologise to you personally when this is done. But there's a flipping hostage, alright? We will try and let the guy go. That's what I'm going to think we should try and do. We should actually try and let this guy go. This is more serious than we thought, requesting reinforcements. I don't have anyone else to send. Retreat. Back off. Back off. Alright, we tried to help, like, and as far as anyone's concerned, we did go along, but we just didn't have the manpower. I mean, really, it's the mayor's fault for underfunding us. Perfect, this actually works out nicely in my favour. Everyone's happy. The door of the apartment is locked from the inside, and unintelligible screams can be heard from within. Knock on the door, break down the door, and... No, just break down the door. Oh, blimey, this doesn't look good. The victim is bound and lying on the floor. The assailant is sitting on top of him, waving a syringe filled with an unknown substance. A bottle of bleach is on the floor nearby. Sir, we're on your side. Tell us about the conspiracy. Okay. Drop the syringe. Right the bloody hell. Actually, maybe he wants to talk about... No, ask him about the conspiracy. Just get him talking. The man jumps up and grabs some papers from the table. Everything is written down here. All the evidence you'll need. They created these medications to control our minds. Okay. I think we'll begin an investigation into the pharmaceutical right away. Like, we're going to go with, like, our new paddy wagon, and we're going to go and we're going to round up, like, all of the doctors. Those bloody doctors. Right, the offender's been caught, the officer's been harmed. That was the right thing to do. Off we go. Lovely. And as for the homicide, well, the offender escaped, unfortunately, and a civilian was killed. Well, you can't win them all, can ya? And Christopher Sand sends me a nice big pile of dough. Lovely. That was probably the wrong thing to do, by the way. And time to end the day. Screw you, De Brito. And as a new day begins, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are done with This Is the Police. I think you get the idea by now. So yes, this is effectively kind of like a management sim, but on a time limit, which is I've got 180 days to get this number up to 500,000. Obviously, I've got to balance keeping the mayor happy, because otherwise he takes kind of members of staff away from you. And I've got to keep the Sands happy to actually make some money. And it seems like you can actually do this game 100% clean. You can actually completely ignore the mafia and just kind of try and get all the bonuses. And you've got to kind of go after the criminals and the investigations and getting all the bonuses. It would actually be kind of interesting to do a run of this game where you literally like refuse to do anything illegal. You have to do it all clean and above the board, because the game made it perfectly clear you could do that, which is fascinating, or you could just do it entirely dirty. But I'm guessing if you go too dirty, sooner or later the problems start piling up, your officers start testifying against you, and all of that money you're making, you need to spend it just to keep them shut up and whatnot. So what a really fascinating little game. I'm not going to do like a full playthrough because it feels like actually it would take quite a long time to get up to day 180 because like over these 3 parts we've only made it up to day 11. So I don't really want to do that, but I will say this is a really excellent, fun little game. It's got something that I really like in management sims, which is it has that feeling of keeping plates spinning, and every time you steady one plate, another starts to wobble, and there's lots of cogs turning, and doing one thing, trying to make one group of people happy, upsets another group of people. Yeah, it's just a lovely, fascinating game. I would recommend it. I will put a link down in the description below to This Is the Police. But if you have any interest in management sims, yeah, this is a nice little one. So I'm sure we'll have some more management sim stuff in the future, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been This Is the Police. Really rather good. Thank you very much, and goodbye. We're going to build a large green park as a memorial to the bloody place that wouldn't stop burning down. Oh gosh darn it, the building next door's just catching fire instead. Can I just kind of demolish a church or something to make room for it? Because I will. Then next to the magnificent city hall, a giant statue of me